Hi, I'm Stephen Hand from Archery Supplies. This is Ultraview. This video I want to talk about losing my Ultraview shipment. So Ultraview produced a whole bunch of products, sites, releases, scopes, a whole bunch of stuff. Very, very popular, right? So you order Ultraview products on their website if you're a dealer and you pay for them. And if it's not ready, if the product's not ready, not available, it sits there, and then at some point in time when that product's available, they ship it to you. Okay, so giving you that background, because if you're a customer, you think, well, we order it and it's here 2 weeks later, so there's no delay. That's not the case. It's not the case. Often the manufacturers don't have the products in stock, and you have to wait 3 months for them to be made, even though you paid for it, and then they ship it to you, and then hopefully it's in stock, and hopefully you can sell it. Okay, so that's the way it works. So with Ultraview, they've got a new slider site which I paid for about 3 months ago for a shipment, and they ordered more stuff and they put the whole lot together, and I think it's about $10,000, and they shipped it to me, and on Tuesday I get a message saying your shipment's been delivered. So I come out here looking for all this new Ultraview stuff, which is a whole bunch of releases and a whole bunch of these slider sites and some lenses and all this stuff, and it doesn't exist. It's not in my shop. So then I message UPS, where's this order that you've delivered? Oh, it was delivered to you. No, it wasn't. A toy car was delivered to me. Here's a picture of the toy car that I got. The toy car wasn't for me. It was for someone else. Didn't have my name on the parcel. The UPS driver dropped it in my front door here and ran off. And so then UPS go, well, you've got to contact the freight company who delivers it to you, because it's not UPS, because I've outsourced that. So I contacted them, and they're like, we delivered it. I was like, you didn't. You delivered this toy car to me. That's not for me. It's for this guy down here, and here's the name of the company who shipped the toy car. It wasn't for me. You stuck the wrong sticker on the wrong box. So someone has got my $10,000 worth of products from Ultraview, and I don't have it. Now, you would think that this is rare. It's not rare. It's not rare, it happens. And it's not the first time. And now, if you're in business, you can have insurance for this sort of stuff, but it costs so much. The margins are so small, you can't afford it, because if you did pay for insurance, on the odd time that you lost the shipment, you wouldn't be competitive in the price market, because 2%, my margins are less than that, right? So you couldn't compete. So sometimes you lose a shipment. Now, it could be UPS that when people ship stuff to you, it does have insurance. It may be the case, it may not be the case. In my 40 years of selling archery gear, I've lost a few shipments. Lots of times I won't even know I've lost them, because I don't know they've sent them, because I paid for them and ordered them so long ago, I don't even know. Because right now I might have 8 orders in with Win and Win, waiting on products to be made, and I've just got no idea where it's all up to, because there's 8 orders there. Hundreds and hundreds of products on order waiting for stuff to be made. And that would be the case with PSE, it would be the case with Bowtech, it's the case with Elite, it's the case with Axel, it's the case with every product in my shop. I would have orders with all these companies, I'm just waiting for them to come. Now, sometimes I'm alerted to the fact that the shipment hasn't arrived. Like a customer orders a bow, and I'm like, well, where's this bow? I ordered it months ago, and then the manufacturer said, well, we shipped it to you, and I don't have it. But the problem is it's been like 2 months since they shipped it, and now the tracking number doesn't work, so therefore it's just nothing they can do, and it's just tough luck. That happens. Now, if you're a small shop, this could end you. It could absolutely be the end of you. You lose a $10,000 order. I remember when I started, if I lost an order like that, that would be pretty much the end of my business, because I just don't have the equity to thing. And it's not that it doesn't kill me when I lose $10,000, because it does. Ultraview, all those sites, all those releases that I had ordered, which I could be doing reviews on now, I can't. I don't have them on my website because I don't have them, even though I paid for them 3 to 4 months ago. So, and you contact Ultraview, you contact UPS, and you contact Couriers Please. And I suppose I've spent 4 hours chasing up this stuff. I've emailed the guy with the toy car who didn't get back to me to say, I've got your toy car. Didn't get back to me, no response to any of my emails saying I've got your toy car. I don't know if it's a Lamborghini and I don't know how much this toy car's worth, but UPS has picked up the toy car since. So sometimes when freight gets delivered, it's damaged, is my story. When I send out freight, the customers always say you're responsible. When I get freight in from overseas, I'm always responsible. So as a store, it doesn't matter if you're getting the freight in or you're getting the freight out, it seems you're always responsible. So I'm just bearing that in mind for if you're a store, and this is why we don't have lots of archery stores in Australia. It's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable that it's just unbelievable. It just disappears. And I mean, it's amazing the number of freight that gets from A to B correctly. We send out, let's say, 50 to 100 parcels a day. And like last week, I did 3 warranty claims for parcels, of which some of them will turn up, some of them won't. So I sent out a bow last week. The guy didn't get it after a month, so I sent it out again. That bow's somewhere. I don't know where it is. I had some targets I sent out once, some big foam targets like these things here. Big foam things. I sent out 6 of them to WA, Western Australia. They took 1 year later after I sent them, I get this message from the freight company saying, we've got your targets here, what do you want done with them? And I'm like, well, you might as well send them back because the guy's cancelled the order and I've refunded him. So they send them back, so I get charged for postage both ways. Anyway, just letting you know, like when you run a business, this is what happens. It's more than common that you lose stock in both directions. So you think like running an archery business is all about shooting bows and having fun. There's so much more, ordering all the stock in, paying for the stock, getting in, and all the issues with finances and stuff. It's just, yeah. It's not like having a normal job, which is so much easier and pays so much more money. So anyway, that's my Ultraview shipment that has gone missing. I don't expect I'll see it, which raises some questions for me. So I'll go through those questions. So when I first moved to Adelaide, I used a company to deliver freight all around Australia called Star Trek. And the company was excellent, amazing. I only lost 2 parcels in like 10 years, and both times they recovered the parcels. The sales rep, amazing. They found the guy who stole them. It was one of their career drivers. He stole the bows. And they recovered them, and so it was all good after 10 years. I moved to Adelaide, and in the first week, 3 products were stolen, going through Star Trek's hands. I suspect it was probably the driver who was picking them up off me because it was scanned onto the truck, and then it wasn't scanned off the truck. So I had to stop using Star Trek, right? So I used other freight companies. Saying that, Star Trek was really, really good, and it was a pain for me, and the sales guy here in South Australia didn't give us stuff, and he was like, well, that's just tough. We don't have time. The security guy said, no, I don't have time to look. I was like, you just go and have a look at his truck, because my parcels are big. You can watch them coming off. He goes, I don't have time. Canberra, they followed it all up, all done. In this state, they were like, can't be asked. So I was like, okay. So with freight, the fact it gets from A to B, as good as it gets from A to B, is amazing, because it goes through so many hands, and it just requires one person to be light-fingered in that process and people not to follow up where stuff is going missing. That is a problem. So in the past, I've lost from Australia Post like a whole shipment of stuff that got picked up off me. Someone broke into the Australia Post van, stole a whole bunch of my stuff and a whole bunch of everyone else's stuff, and it was found at the tip. And Australia Post is like nothing, no money back, none of the freight costs back, nothing. It's just like, well, we found your stuff at the tip with everyone else's stuff. Didn't get any of it back. Anyway.